Hi everyone, my name is Alan. Today I'm going to show you 5 moves you can do in your chair at home to help get out of your head and into your body, take a little break from your office work, whatever it is that you're doing, and just get a little bit of movement and stretch in for your day. All you need is your body and a chair. We're going to come to the very edge of our chair and bend the knees plenty to bring the feet so the toes are just approximately directly below the knees. And then we're going to lean forward and stretch the arms directly up in the same direction as the spine. This is known as chair pose in yoga. And usually we do it without a chair, but a chair is really handy here because it helps us come all the way down to a position where our thighs are horizontal or about parallel with the ground. So we'll stretch up through the hands and then stretch down and back through the tailbone. You want to push into your feet also as if you were going to stand up in the same direction as your hands. And here, just breathe a few breaths. Take 5 breaths. Really expanding the belly and the lower rib cage especially. See if you can relax your shoulders at all without losing any length in your arms. Right, and we'll relax. The second pose is going to be a warrior pose. We'll come to the front of your chair and turn to one side. And say your right knee is bent, we're going to just have the right leg on the chair. The left leg can be hanging off of the side, your toe pressing into the ground behind you. And here, again, a pose we often do without a chair, but it can be really great to get that stretch in the top part of the left leg. And you can even play with pressing into the bent knee as if you were going to lift up off your chair just ever so slightly. No need to actually move there. And if you're feeling balanced, stable, another option would be to extend your arms up above your head, stretching up in a kind of a similar feeling to the chair pose we had earlier. And take 5 breaths wherever you feel comfortable. Really, again, feeding the core with your breath. Feeling an expansion in the belly, in the pelvis, and in the lower rib cage with your inhale, and a gentle activation, inward pulling with your exhale. And then we'll turn to the other side. Again, we will have just the bent leg portion of our leg on the chair. The rest of your body is hanging over the front of the chair. And you can start with your arms up or not. And then we want to straighten the back leg as much as we can. If you'd like, you could try laying down the outer edge of that extended leg's foot. And that would be like more of a classic warrior. If you're not able to do that, just this is fine. And just straightening the leg however much as you can is fine as well. If that knee needs to be bent, so be it. We'll tuck the tailbone also underneath, and that'll help bring some more stretch into this quadricep. And if you'd like, you can stretch the arms up, really lifting upward from the chest. Again, experiment if you can relax your shoulders at all without losing length in the arms. And just one more breath there. And we'll release that pose. This next move is going to help sore knees that happen sometimes. Is basically we're just going to do some leg lifts right from the chair. Just start this move with a couple of seated cat-cows. You don't have to be near the edge of your seat for this one. But we'll try to arch the whole spine back. You can be fairly loose with your grip on your knees. And invite curvature to come into the low back, middle back, upward back, and maybe even the neck a little bit as we lift up out of the front of the body. We fall back into the back body, and then we'll exhale and do the opposite curl. So in this part of the pose, you might feel it's easier to curl in your upper back, where your rib cage is. That's the natural curl of your spine, curve of your spine. And in this pose, it's easier maybe easier to bend in the lower part of your back. So I'd like to encourage just a little extra effort to bend forward in the low back when you're in this pose. So you're really kind of sucking your belly in and curling down. And then as you are in the back bending pose, we're really lifting the chest forward. And try not to do too much in the lower back. Stay long and tall in the lower back. And really see if you can invite a little more back bend in your rib cage by relaxing your chest, by getting a feeling of lifting in your sternum, and almost a drawing forward with your front of body. And we're going to take this finally into a full relaxed curl. You'll bring your chest all the way down to your knees. If that doesn't come all the way down to your knees, a pillow here can help. And just let your head hang down between your knees. And we'll just gently, slowly come up. And that's all the chair stretching for today. Hopefully you feel more centered, more present in your body, and ready to go about your tasks in a better way. Thanks.